Hi, I'm Gina. I'm the Chief of Product at Ovia. I'm also 37 weeks pregnant today. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about our body changes and our baby's development this week in our pregnancies. This week, your baby is the size of a cantaloupe. So he or she is around 19 inches long and weighs around 6 pounds. However, this estimate is at best an educated guess. If you want a more accurate estimate, I definitely recommend asking your provider. This week, the baby is continuing to pack on fat as well as practice breathing. So he or she is in there inhaling and exhaling the amniotic fluid, practicing breathing. This week, your baby is considered near term. That's because at 37 weeks, your baby's systems are so developed they could actually sustain him or her outside of the womb. Your baby's continuing to pack on fat and practice breathing. So he or she is inhaling and exhaling the amniotic fluid. And what's also very cool to think about this week is your baby's reflexes. For example, if you were to take your baby's hand and stick your finger in it, the baby could grasp your finger at this point. At this point in our pregnancies, we might be the biggest we ever get, which is a huge relief. And as our due dates are approaching, the number one thing we should do is just sort of prepare for the delivery day. So if you're having a hospital birth, that includes, packing a bag for the hospital or preparing for how you're gonna get the baby home after birth. Some symptoms you may continue to expect are some more stretch marks and probably heartburn. However, if you're like me, the thought of your baby arriving soon is helping to relieve some of those symptoms, at least emotionally. And at your next appointment, your provider may be checking your cervix just to see if it's thinning in preparation for delivery. In pregnancy for me was all about preparing for delivery and the baby's arrival. So I've been thinking a lot about different pain management techniques with my husband, such as different breathing or imagining water flowing, researching different birth ball positions, getting a heating pad ready for the day. So it's really just about preparing for that day or days in which I'm gonna deliver the baby. A high for me this week was getting a pedicure. My feet have not been looking so good lately. They're a little swollen and I can't reach down to paint them anymore. So some friends and I went to get pedicures and it was glorious. It was really fun. A low for me this week was going to the dentist. I'm sure you've heard by now how important it is to get proper dental care during pregnancy because of all the extra blood flow that affects our gums. However, as important as it was, I really didn't enjoy it. A product that I loved this week was frozen meals. I'm so tired now that at the end of the day when I get home from work, I'm just too tired to even think about cooking. And my husband, I think, is experiencing some sympathy pregnancy fatigue because he's also too tired to cook lately. So we bought a bunch of frozen meals this week and have been eating, tons of frozen pizzas and pastas for dinner, which are a lot better than I remember them being. An app feature that I loved this week was the hospital bag checklist in Ovia. So if you want to access it, just go to your little notes button on your home screen and tap hospital bag checklist. Some things I made sure to list and to pack were lots of distractions. So obviously my phone with music and earphones, deck of cards. I brought toiletries for both me and my husband who'll be staying there with me, as well as even a little outfit for the baby to wear on its way home from the hospital. Come back next week. We're going to talk about your baby's hair color and your baby's eye color. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. I'm just so lucky. Working at Ovia is incredibly rewarding. I get to be a part of millions of women's pregnancies every single day. And this video is a really cool way for me to share my pregnancy with all of you as well. So thank you so much for watching. Okay.